You know, civilians in Ukraine are desperate to flee the violence right now, with hundreds of people already losing their lives and hundreds more have been injured. The UN now estimating more than 2 million refugees have crossed the border, almost half of them children. Joining me once again from Lublin, Poland, is ABC's Phil Lipof. Phil, it's always so good to see you. You know, we've not seen a refugee crisis like this in Europe since World War II, and you have been there telling us these stories for almost 2 weeks, bringing us incredible insight into the families and their journeys. What's on your mind today?
Well, there's still a humanitarian crisis going on, Kira. I mean, there's a lot going on in this war, politics, oil, gas, everything. But here in Poland, this humanitarian crisis is growing by the day. More than 1.2 million Ukrainians have already come into this country. The effort to help them has been massive, not just from here in Poland, but really from all around Eastern Europe, Kira.
And so this morning, you were actually at the reception center at the border where refugees get matched up with safe places to go. What was that like? Describe it for us.
This was pretty spectacular to see. On one hand, Kira, it was heartbreaking, devastating, filled with sadness. On the other hand, it was inspirational. Watching people from all over Eastern Europe, we saw a group from Germany, a group from Denmark, from France, all at this one reception center. And Poland set up about 123 of these in the beginning. No doubt there are more right now, but people can get everything they need there, toiletries, but most importantly, they get matched up with a family to take them somewhere, whether it is to someone in their family or to a home that they can stay in.
And so you interviewed an American from Seattle, right, whose girlfriend is in Ukraine. Her boyfriend is waiting for her there in Lublin. Tell us more about their story.
Well, his name's Keith Kreiser, Kira, and you can't go anywhere now in Lublin without seeing and talking to Ukrainian refugees. He is not a Ukrainian refugee. His girlfriend is. She is in the Kyiv area, and he took a month off of work and just came here to Lublin and has been telling her, please get out. She wanted to stay as long as she could. We asked him to speak directly to her because when they do have cell service, she can watch ABC News Live, and this is what he said.
I know you don't want to leave what you've grown up with and the house that your father has built behind, but things can be rebuilt and life can't be. And as we talked, you know, I think it's going to just get worse. I know you try to be optimistic and think it'll all be over, but seeing the news and seeing the political implications here, I really don't think that's going to happen. And it's time to leave.
Kira, he said he's going to stay here until his girlfriend and her son come across the border, and he said he'll help anybody else in her family and any Ukrainian refugee he can. And one quick note, Kira, we are now starting to see a good deal of elderly Ukrainian refugees come across the border. It was mostly women and children, as I've been telling you for 2 weeks now. Today we saw a lot of elderly, a lot of folks in wheelchairs, disabled refugees coming across the border as well now as the shelling continues around their cities. More and more people have to get out.
More and more stories to tell. Phil, we'll stay in touch with you there in Poland. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.